Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the first match of the Rose Gold League. You might be surprised, but the new Women's Intercontinental Champion is in this tourney. It's Becky Lynch. Big Time Bex makes her way to the ring.
Originally, the man was not supposed to be in this tournament. Originally, it was supposed to be Maxine Dupree. But with her win over Maxine Dupree on Raw, getting back the Women's IC title, having her second reign now, she's now in this tournament.
Yeah.
The Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man. And let's be honest, she's going to be a very big threat in this tournament.
I mean, come on. Hall of Fame career right here. And this is someone who, honestly, you could make an argument. Best female pro wrestler of all time. If you want to put her up there. But, well, she's got young guns have to deal with. Including this one.
The first ever Women's North American Champion, Kelani Jordan.
As Byron Saxton just said, the first ever Women's North American Champion for NXT. Also, a recent TNA Knockouts World Champion, Kelani Jordan. It's her!
A rising athletic standout who has certainly impressed over on NXT. Become a bit of a breakout star over the last year and a half. And you know, I gotta say, no one does it better than Lonnie. And if Kelani Jordan stands out, I gotta say, she could have a better Intercontinental Classic run than Carmelo Hayes did.
Very much so. I thought, as you just mentioned, Carmelo Hayes was in the last Intercontinental Classic, the first ever men's Intercontinental Classic. And midway through, he became United States champion. Does Kelani Jordan did the same thing in getting a title midway through the Classic?
I could see this happening, but it's going to be a tall task. Here we go. To begin the Rose Gold League. The future against the now and the past. That being Becky Lynch and Kelani Jordan. Here we go. And right out of the gate, Kelani Jordan with a Hurricane Rana.
Coming in hot.
Taking the
like
opening kickoff.
Coming in hot just like Lyra did against Julia, the Women's United States Champion, which is very interesting to know. Women's IC Champion in Rose Gold, Women's US Champion in Ruby League. So,
it's possible those two will meet up at some point, but they have to get to the semifinals in order to do that. Becky Lynch, the automatic odds-on favorite to win this tournament, considering her star power, her Hall of Fame resume. It's going to be very interesting to see who the hell beats her in this tourney, which I could see it being no one at this point.
Honestly, you probably don't want to try and take the man out of the fight.
You mentioned that Becky Lynch was a threat because of star power. Star power doesn't get you anywhere in this tournament. It's about your skills. Your skills in this tournament determines whether you win. And Becky Lynch is one of the most skilled women's wrestlers in the roster. Went for a lion saw from Kelani Jordan, but Becky able to dodge. Now, I want to talk about Lonnie here. She just recently, about a month or two ago, last year, lost the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Almost in her third or fourth defense to Lei Lee, formerly Xia Li in WWE.
Perfectly executed.
And you got to think, Lonnie, especially after just barely losing the Women's Iron Survivor, you got to think she has a bone to pick. She has a chip on her shoulder.
You know, I gotta say right now, Kelani Jordan has certainly had a new change of her personality over the last few months. Now feuding with Lola Vice, both of them in the same league, may I add. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens as it looks like Kelani Jordan was trying to get away from Becky on that one.
Well, we weren't supposed to reveal who the replacement for Red Sinclair is, but we just revealed it right there.
Might as well reveal all the replacements.
The replacement for Red Sinclair, due to internet issues, is Lola Vice. While over in the Ruby League, the replacement for Scott New is King Dakota God.
Yes. It will be very interesting to see what happens in each tournament, but what I will say is this. It is going to be very interesting to see what happens, as Kelani Jordan has been impressing so far in this match.
The standout, literally standing out against such a star like Becky Lynch, such a fantastic talent in Becky Lynch, as she's low-key bringing it to the man.
I'm just saying.
What a way to kick off 2026 for Kelani Jordan!
So to speak.
Can you imagine knocking off the man on night 1? Be very, very interesting.
If anything, that would be an even bigger statement than what Lyra just did in the Ruby League.
Well, I mean, let's just be real on this.
Especially beating the defending champion of this Intercontinental Classic. As Becky Lynch goes for a pin. Oh, big 2 count. Only off of reversal. That might not be a good start there for Kelani Jordan.
She could be looking for a submission move here.
Oh my.
Working the back and neck. Kelani able to get out. Super kick right to the thigh, but it didn't do too much to Becky Lynch. Now scooping her up. Big shoulder breaker, setting her up for that disarm. As now going for the pin again.
And another kick out. Kelani Jordan is sticking around, ladies and gentlemen.
Very much so, and if I gotta say, this could be a dream match for a lot of people. A very underrated and underestimated dream match. As again, notice Becky Lynch still targeting the arm. Very smart. Becky Lynch knows what she's doing. As now the exploder, no. Kelani scooping her up, maybe going for her own shoulder breaker, and gets it off. Very smart. Becky Lynch having a bit of a history with shoulder issues, especially during that match at SummerSlam 2022 with Bianca Belair.
Well, let's be real. Kelani Jordan was in the finals of the Women's Breakout Tournament against, guess who? Lola Vice. Lola Vice won that Breakout Tournament by beating Kelani Jordan in the finals. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a slick move by Becky Lynch with a rope break.
But the rope break.
Clean move by Becky Lynch, but it ended up backfiring. But Kelani!
She was going for a possibly manhandle slam. Lonnie getting the jawbreaker off to escape. And now Lonnie, oh my God, she's
Wait a minute.
for it.
Split-legged moonsaults!
Oh my God!
No way!
We've seen upset.
No, a kick out. We've seen upsets in the past. I mean, we saw in the men's Intercontinental Classic.
Especially with Dragon Lee versus Braun Breaker. Big front splash, but Becky able to...
Oh, what a perfectly timed move by Becky Lynch.
The timing from the veteran Becky Lynch is now... Oh boy, she's making a comeback. Lonnie doesn't know what to do here. As now, Becky, smart. She learned her lesson from last time. She's pulling Lonnie now away from the ropes.
Going for the pin.
Bold move from Becky. Could that work out for her?
No, Lonnie is still alive in this match.
Now, you're talking about the history of Lola Vice and Kelani Jordan, and well, what do you know? But next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, they're facing again.
Yes. Oh, right in the face! Becky's busted open.
Oh, but she got right back up. That's now Lonnie, big impaler DDT.
Jeez, Kelani Jordan is going crazy, and now Lonnie. Oh, but she missed. Lonnie missed!
She missed.
Miscalculated!
She misjudged the distance, but she's recovering quickly. As now, oh! Leg DDT.
But Becky got back up!
As now, LeMaestro Cradle for Becky!
Becky Lynch! Gonna want to survive! Got it!
In this tournament.
Becky Lynch survives in a hard-fought match.
From Kelani Jordan. But it wasn't enough against the man. That's Kelani Jordan. Oh my, she's mad. She's enraged.
Not a good start to the tourney for Kelani. Becky survives, but with wounds.